Hey everyone, it's Mike from Lifestyle Boudoir. In today's video, we're going to give you 6 tips to get your creative juices flowing and get you fired up for your next session. So let's get started. Number 1, first find your inspiration for a session. What are you interested in? Maybe look outside of your niche or even outside of photography. Maybe go to a museum and look at the artwork. There's always inspiration there. What are some of the other interests you have? Hobbies, movies, what do you love? What are subjects that you're passionate about? Those are the subjects that are going to light a fire under your bottom. Number 2, pick and plan a project and give yourself an assignment. Maybe you like a particular style that you don't normally do, that you're dying to try. Perhaps you shoot only in color. Maybe experiment with some crazy colored gels and add some vibrancy or mood. Or on the other side of the coin, try your hand at creating some dramatic black and white images. Then shoot deliberately for that. Light the subject specifically to create mood and shadows. And on that subject, let's say you like old movies. Let's talk about a classic, Casablanca. Look at the mood in these photos. How the lighting creates depth and shadows and all the character in Bogart's face. Or the loop lighting on Ingrid Bergman, sculpting her features in, emphasizing those cheekbones. Or this famous scene where Bogart is drinking and brooding by himself, and Sam, the piano player, comes in and plays As Time Goes By. The lighting suggests that nearly all the lights are out in the club. There are some accent lights in the background and create a sense of depth, but basically it's dark in there. But there's split lighting on Bogey, showing all the worry and wear on his face. Or this nighttime shot outdoors with minimal lights and a lot of atmosphere. Nearly all these stills could tell a story by themselves. Now, if you like this kind of stuff, maybe try photographing in a film noir style or some old Hollywood glamour portraits. Or if you're really just into color, there's a trend going on around right now, and you know I'm not really into trends, where the people are trying to replicate the look of Wes Anderson's filmmaking style with almost a fantasy style of color. Number 3, collaborate with a model or even a team. You know, my rule is to never experiment with a paid client unless you've already captured everything they've paid you for. Instead, find yourself a muse, a model that is looking for some portfolio images and is into the whole creative process. I do have a few models that I do these kind of fun images with. If you've watched my channel for a while now, you've seen that I've created a number of sessions with my friend Erica Jordan. 14 sessions so far, with number 15 already scheduled for later this year. Yet somehow, after all these sessions, we managed to create new and different stuff every single time. So what are some reasons to collaborate? Well, maybe you bought a new piece of equipment and you want to test its boundaries. Or maybe you bought something a while back that you haven't found the right use for yet. Recently, I made the $99 lens videos or the Godox projector videos, and these were created for the model, but also for me and for this channel. Maybe you only ever shoot outside and you want to try shooting indoors. Well, maybe do a window light only shoot. In a recent video, we talked about how to modify window light to get beautiful results. Besides just a model, if you don't normally use a makeup artist, you could do a session where a whole team is willing to collaborate in order for all involved to get great portfolio images. A great makeup artist will elevate your work. Number 4, schedule it. Don't wait, just do it. If you don't get it on your calendar, it's like setting a goal without a deadline. You'll never get it done. Once it's scheduled, then you'll be more into that creative headspace because you know it's coming. Scheduling it makes it real. Number 5, learn something from it. Don't go in with the attitude that it has to be the greatest session ever. Go into it with the hopes that you will learn something new that your lighting can do or a specific piece of equipment can do, and generally to push your boundaries. Maybe an old camera or a film camera, for instance. I started photography in the 1970s, where all we had was film. Capturing images with film can be a real eye-opening experience and can really expand your repertoire. Because film is expensive to buy and process these days, you will likely take more care to make sure every frame counts. And number 6, limit your space, gear, or location. If you're like me and you shoot boudoir, pick a place or a room you wouldn't normally photograph in and capture images only in that room. Like this bathroom sequence. Once you pick the space, capture it from every angle and capture it with natural light only, or LEDs only, or strobes. You can even rent a really cool hotel room or an Airbnb if you want to shoot there. Now, I can talk for hours on these subjects, and if you want me to elaborate on any of them, just leave me a message in the comments, and maybe that'll be a subject for a future video. And while you're doing that, please throw me a like and subscribe too. It really helps the channel. But for now, I hope you liked the video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.